Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Today's video is going to be all about self-care for busy working girls. Now, this is very much applying to myself. I tend to feel like sometimes I live a vibeless life, even though some of you guys would say that I don't, but you guys don't know what happens behind the scenes. Like occasionally everything is very vibeless. And I am gonna show you guys things that I have been doing that have been just helping me physically, mentally, spiritually, that I've been obsessed with. Some things are like tangible things you can actually buy. Some things are tips, some things are advice. So just bear with me. Today's video is super important. I have a lot of things to show you and hopefully you guys can have like that girl kind of life. You know, you live your aesthetic dreams while also actually getting shit done, because we as working girls have a lot of shit to do, and the truth of the matter is we don't have a lot of time. So hopefully this can help you guys out. I also wanted to say that today's video is sponsored by Quilt. We will get more into that later, but it's essentially an app all about self-care. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about that later. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram because we are trying to get to 50K. And yeah, all right, let's get into the video. Okay, a lot of these things are gonna be super random, but like I said, this is self-care for busy working girls. Number one, buy fresh chopped fruit. Now, we all want to live a healthy lifestyle, especially with summer approaching, and something that has really helped me has been eating fruit that is already pre-chopped and ready to go. And the reason why is because if I don't buy it pre-chopped, if I don't get it this way, I probably won't eat fruit. Sounds terrible, I know, but when you're busy, when you have a lot of things going on, you don't want to do anything that like takes too much effort and time out of your day, and cutting up a watermelon at home is a little bit time consuming, or you know, cutting up pineapple or whatever. So I like to go to Whole Foods, I buy a bunch of fresh chopped fruit, I put it in my fridge, and I find that I eat it constantly throughout the day, and it's literally like my snack. So I'm keeping myself pretty healthy while also having a convenient situation. Now, if this is like a too expensive of a thing for you to do, because I totally get it, a lot of these chopped fruit preparations can be a little bit pricey, I would say to chop your fruit the night before, a ton of it, and put it in Tupperware and have it ready to go for the week. Now, the one thing that I always get complimented on is how my house smells. I have 2 dogs. I don't always have time to clean, but one thing about me is my house is never gonna stink. I actually have candles that burn and smell good. My apartment is pretty large and I can smell candles the second I walk in through the door, and I can smell them in each room in the house. So I am going to put y'all on to the best of the best candles. You're welcome. Okay, so the first candle for all of my bad bitches that want their house to smell perfecto is Voluspa, I'm gonna butcher this name, Kalahari watermelon, okay? I love watermelon. Hello, hi, it's giving spring, it's giving beautiful, it's giving sensational, it's giving a girl who knows how to have her house smelling amazing. This candle right here is insane. I'm obsessed, and you should be too. It smells up the whole house. It literally starts to create like that effect and that aroma, like maybe like 2 to 5 minutes into it burning, which is great. And again, very long lasting. Another Voluspa candle, and this one's actually an empty, I literally have none left, is the Moroccan mint tea. I've probably put you guys onto this in the past. I'm putting you onto it again because it's that good. It just gives clean house. We want our house to smell clean. We want it to smell fresh. We want it to smell like we don't own dogs, but we do, but we don't. You know what I mean? Like we don't want that dog smell. And it's just giving like a very sexy girly scent. It's not too girly though, but it's really nice. Then I have this new candle company that I have never put you guys onto before, and I'm obsessed with their candles. But this is But a Dream. The flavor or the scent that I have here is Ozone Waters. Smells insane. These are literally made by a friend of mine and they are hand poured. There's flowers that are embedded. Oh, they're dropping on the table. There's flowers that are put on them, and it's just like a very beautiful natural candle. And it smells up the whole house very fast. So it's great, it's amazing, it's beautiful, it looks very pretty, and I just love having this candle. And last but not least was actually a gift from my friend Shayna. She gave this to me for my birthday, I believe. And this candle right here is like insane. I don't know how much it is, I'm assuming it's a little bit expensive, but it's the Le Labo candle in Santal 26. I mean, what? Like, of course, who wouldn't want a Le Labo candle This right here is insane. I actually have a Le Labo fragrance in my bathroom. I have Santal 33. It's very similar to this, but now I have the candle version essentially, and I burn this quite a bit, as you guys can see. So pretty much the reason why I bring up why this is self-care is because our home is self-care to us, and especially if you work from home, this is going to be a great way for you to keep your home smelling fresh and to keep it feeling like a good environment to be in, and just keeping it bougie, keeping it luxurious, but it not being too much effort. Like, maybe we don't have time to mop today, but we do have time to like light a candle. Yeah. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna put you guys onto is this dog hair remover that essentially gets hair off of all of my furniture. A lot of you guys will comment on a lot of my Instagram posts saying that like you can't believe how clean my furniture looks, which is a very nice compliment because honestly, if you really look hard enough, it's not as clean as you guys think. But I try my hardest to buy things that really help. I do have 2 huskies. They shed like crazy. I can literally pull their hair out in clumps out of their skin because it's just always sitting on top of their fur. And it's a lot, but I have learned to just process it by buying things that make it a little bit easier for me. So this cleaner I actually use on my white couch that's behind me right now to keep it fresh, and it removes all the dog hair. Better than a vacuum, better than anything else, and it gets every last bit of hair off the couch. It's insane. I picked it up from Amazon. It will make your guys' life easier. It will keep your home tidy, and it's just something that I think everybody should have. If you don't have time to be like literally taking apart your house and cleaning it like perfectly, this is a good way to make yourself seem like you're clean, but you're like really not, because you just have gadgets that like work really great. Okay, the next thing, I'm so excited about this because I'm obsessed with this, is a decanter for your bedside. Again, we are trying to liven up our life. We're trying to make it a little bit bougier, more luxurious. And I think that having a decanter by your bed cuts that obnoxious, like, oh, I'm laying in bed, I don't have time to get up because I'm lazy and I want to have water before bed. Keeping this by your bed will be great. I love having something like this. It just makes me feel like I'm always prepared, and I'm really not. And I think that this is a great way to make your, bedroom look nice. It's a good way to keep water in your room. It doesn't like get gross or anything, just drink it, And having a decanter is like a very bougie thing. So I like this not only for my well-being and my health because I get to drink more water at night, but I also think it's just like a really easy way to have yourself like not forget about things. We've had long, busy days. We didn't have time to really, like balance out everything, but here we have this amazing decanter by our bed, and we didn't even have to do anything other than have it there. So just make sure you guys fill it up with water every once in a while and you're good to go. Okay, this is a really good one in my opinion, and it's listening to jazz music. Or I also like to listen to French cafe music while I'm cleaning. So if you're like busy like me, but you also procrastinate quite a bit, or you're always like mind is just racing constantly, this is a great way to just recenter yourself. I find that when I put on a movie or a TV show when I'm cleaning, I end up sitting back on my couch and starting to watch it again. So that is like defeating the whole purpose of having a cleaning day. So I put on French cafe music, or I'll put on jazz music, and it just makes my home feel so beautiful and like sweet and great. I will actually put my favorite jazz and French cafe YouTube videos down below so that you guys can just click on the links and play them while you guys are cleaning as well. But this is just gonna keep your life very organized and just comfortable. Like, that's all we need is comfortability. The next thing I think is really important is working out first thing in the morning. It's either gonna be first thing in the morning or right after dinner. It has to be one of the two. Those are the 2 times that I do it, and I find that they both are ways that I can stay on top of it. When it comes to working out first thing in the morning, like you don't really have time to process anything. You just like put on your workout clothes and you leave. This is going to get you to your fitness goals so much faster because you're not like creating like a window in the day where you have like time to procrastinate or think about it. You just have to do it. So that's what I do when I train with my trainer. I always work out in the morning with her. I never worked out in the evening with her ever. If I ever do work out in the evening, it's on my own time. And I don't even think that an evening workout is bad. What I'm just saying is I personally think that there has to be, I'm not sure, but there has to be studies behind working out in the morning and just how it's better because you don't have time to like overthink it, and you just end up keeping your workout clothes on your bed. You wake up in the morning, you throw them on and you leave. Or if you end up having a gym in your house or something, you could do that. But I think it's a great way to just keep on top of it. It's a great form of self-care, is keeping your body moving. And I will always promote fitness on this channel because as somebody who isn't like a fitness influencer, and I'm not somebody who was into fitness my whole life, as somebody who is now getting into it more and more, I realize the importance of it for my health, my mind, my body, and my soul. So yes. Okay, so now I want to talk about Quilt, which is our sponsor today. It's an app that you guys can download right now, and it's an amazing self-care social space where you can talk to a bunch of people about a million different topics. So I personally love it because it is easy to navigate. It's not something that you have to like show your face on, so it's literally just audio only, and you listen into like little group sessions where they talk about spirituality and love and relationships and self-care and self-love and anything regarding anything that has to do with yourself and just becoming a better version of you. And I think it's just such a great space. Like, I honestly wish I've heard about this sooner. I actually have, let me show you guys, or I'll at least tell you guys. What's really great is you can really connect with like-minded individuals and talk about anything that you want. So I'm just pulling it up right now so that I can read to you guys the spaces that I actually have saved into my phone as ones that I wanted to do. So one of the things that I saved was a guided meditation. I thought, okay, this is great. There's so many people who do guided meditations. I want to get more into meditating because I've always struggled with meditating, and I thought this is the perfect way for me to do it. Let's see, I want to bring up other ones that I am going to go to. So there's career counseling. It's an hour. So this person at 7 p.m. today is going to be talking about career and purpose. There's another one of a 30-minute meditation. There's a daily mental health check. It is so nice because I find that honestly, like, if it was up to me, I would have created this app on my own. Thank God Quilt already did it for me. But essentially, it's just a great place to connect with other men and women to talk about the things that you maybe feel like are not talked about enough on other platforms, and you get to share your opinions and thoughts on it, and you get to listen to other people and learn from others. And I think it's a really great way to just connect with other people. It's so nice to have these social environments, especially for people who struggle with being more social outside of the home. This allows you to have like that really nice connection that you maybe struggle with in the outside world, and you can learn so much about yourself and others. So I think it's a great app. I think you guys should all download it today. I will leave the links for everything that you guys need to know about Quilt down below. Thank you again for sponsoring today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy the app as much as I do. Okay, so as a pretty disorganized person, and I'm not like bashing myself, but I just sometimes will have a million things going on in my mind of what I want to do in a day, and I won't achieve any of them because I didn't have anywhere to like really put my thoughts. So I decided, which I've decided this a while ago, but I actually picked back up on it again, was to have a daily to-do list to follow. I actually have two different types of to-do lists. I have a daily one and a weekly one. I know, crazy. I picked them both up from Amazon, so I will leave the links for them down below. They're pink and pretty, and I just love them because, again, it just motivates me. Like little things like that, like colors and visual aspects of my life just make me happy, like in a very like minimal way, but I enjoy it. And just being able to have a to-do list in front of me that I can follow throughout the day so I can make sure that I get everything done is so important to me. And hopefully this will help you guys out as well. And it's just really good for busy people who don't always have a million things to remember, or that they can remember and they need it written down. Okay, a couple random things that I think are important to note is pressed juice. What the heck, guys? Nobody told me about this. Another great way to have your greens and your fruit. I go pick up juices from a couple different places in my area, and I just like to try them out. It's really nice to try, and I also pick them up from Whole Foods as well. So it's a great way to have your greens and your fruits. I also think matching separates, hear me out, for everyone who struggles with matching their outfits, they struggle with just like putting things together, matching separates are the best of the best, and they're really good for busy people. Anytime I see a girl wearing like a black Champion sweatshirt and a black Champion sweats and like some cool like white Nike sneakers, I'm like, why does she have it all together, but really she's just wearing sweats? It's because she's wearing a matching separate. So matching is going to make you look a little bit more, you know what I mean? Also, Scentbird. You guys have heard me talk about Scentbird a few times on this channel, and I like to keep the perfumes in areas where I maybe forgot to bring perfume with me somewhere, or I forgot to put it on that day. So I will keep perfume in my car, I will keep it in my bathroom, I'll keep it, you know, in my purse, and it's a little tiny travel size perfume that is so strong and good. Like, all the Scentbird fragrances are real perfumes that you can get that are in like big bottles that are expensive, and it's just a great way to keep fragrances on you and make sure that you're smelling good all the time. And the last tip I have for you guys, if you are busy, you are disorganized, maybe a little bit of a mess like me, is to clean your house one day at a time, specific to a certain room. So for instance, I will designate like Wednesday to being like my kitchen and living room day. I will designate Thursday to be the bathrooms, Friday will be the bedrooms, and this allows me to feel less chaotic and that I have a million things that I have to do. In reality, I just have one space to take care of a day, and this eventually just keeps your house clean in the long run, and it doesn't get as messy, and you don't feel overwhelmed by the amount of things that you have to do. So just being more organized and having that scheduled out in that way will just make you feel 10 times better, I promise. Okay guys, that is everything for today. I know everything was kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I've been obsessing over and the things that I have been really loving in my own personal life, and hopefully you guys will too. Let me know if you guys purchased any of the things that I talked about in today's video down below, and do not forget to download Quilt, the app, so that you guys can be on the same vibe that I'm on. Get that self-care audio situation going. It's perfect to listen to in the car when you're driving and you're busy and you don't have time to like really be social, but you want to still be involved. This is a great way. It's essentially like listening to a podcast, but it's real people speaking to each other. So I think it's really cool, and you guys will as well. And yeah guys, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah. Bye guys.